after turning down unconditional apologies. Supreme Court is set to hear misleading case against Patanjali today. In the latest, we are getting fresh visuals of Ramdev and Balkrishna in the court. This comes in connection to the contempt case against Patanjali Ayurved Limited. The affidavit filed by the state of Uttarakhand in the Supreme Court on April 9 throws light on some of Patanjali products which are facing legal scrutiny. The Supreme Court, in its hearing held on April 10th, has expressed dissatisfaction with the measures taken by the Uttarakhand Licensing Authority and Patanjali's subsequent reply. Okay, now the Supreme Court is all set to hear the case against Patanjali today. These are the fresh visuals of Ramdev and Balkrishna, who are appearing in the court today. Viewers, you can see on the screen that Ramdev and Balkrishna are set to appear in the court today, and this is in connection to the contempt case against Patanjali Ayurved Limited, which is the affidavit filed by the state of Uttarakhand in the Supreme Court. And this affidavit, viewers, was filed on April 9th. It mentioned that some of the Patanjali products are facing legal scrutiny due to misleading advertisements. Though Ramdev and his aide Balkrishna offered unconditional apology, the Supreme Court is set to hear whether they will accept the unconditional apology. My colleague Madhurima is joining us. Madhurima, we can see that Ramdev is headed to the Supreme Court. Now, what are the arguments their side is going to present in the court?
Where the Supreme Court came down heavily, what needs to be seen here is that the counsel for Baba Ramdev and Acharya Balkrishna is going to request the court to pardon them from the contempt case and accept their unconditional apology, and assure the apex court that they are going to abide by the 1954 Act that prohibits them from publishing misleading ads, and those ads that do not fulfill the promise as advertised. And this is what the Supreme Court has been asserting, that the Patanjali products have been misleading, and it is the common buyer, the common people of the country that have been paying the brunt of the misleading advertisement. So now we'll have to wait and watch that after coming down heavily on Patanjali Private Limited and Acharya Balkrishna and Baba Ramdev, will the Supreme Court accept the apology? Because last time the Supreme Court had underlined the fact that in November 2023, when Patanjali Private Limited was pulled up for the similar issue, they had assured that they are not going to continue and they are not going to pursue with the way they have been marketing their products until now. But the court said that they did not pay heed to the observations of the apex court and continued with their false advertising, misleading advertising. And why should the court entertain their apology? Because it does not appear to be sincere. So we'll have to wait and watch as to, in just some time from now, the court bench is going to assemble and the case will be heard in half an hour or so at the maximum. We'll have to see whether the court will listen to Baba Ramdev or will accept the apology of Patanjali Private Limited, or is going to begin some serious proceedings in the contempt case in the matter. Back to you.